Disco beat. Disco.
What is going on, Senate Daisies? I am Andrew Flash Gordon, and I am joined by my BFF and co-host
Kristen, Stefan, Son Pino. Check out.
I was smooth as ever, yeah. And we are here to react to part 3 of our reaction of Student of the Year. We hope you guys are enjoying the reaction thus far. Parts 1 and 2 are
And now 3. Let's go. Sorry.
are already up on the channel as we speak. If for some reason you have not checked them out, why don't you pause this video, check those out. Come on back here right after you do that so you can enjoy the full context of our YouTube watch along. And if you are watching this on YouTube, you will get a cut down version of our reaction as we can only show you a limited amount, un poquito, of our reaction, as we can only show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture of the film. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us, you're supposed to do that. The whole thing with us without any cuts or interruptions, please head on over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/JabbyKaway or become a member of this channel. You will get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own copy of the film so you can sync up with us. But don't worry, we make it really easy for you. For those of you joining us on Patreon or memberships already, we thank you so much for your kindness and support. You guys are truly the best. And for those of you watching on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button,
Bell icons.
all notifications, and
Smash this video up so you can let us know you're enjoying what you're watching.
you ready to watch?
I'm ready.
Part 3.
Let's go.
Commence.
Ron, I'm sorry.
Just leave me alone.
Listen to me.
Just leave me alone. Don't touch me. Just leave me alone.
He doesn't have anyone
listen to me,
either,
just one
just like his
Leave me
friend.
alone, I said.
Whoa.
तो जैसे छोटे लोगों को
Damn.
नहीं लगना चाहिए था मुझे। मैं तेरा बेस्ट फ्रेंड और तूने क्या किया? हाँ? तू किसी का नहीं अभी, किसी का नहीं। से तेरा भी कोई नहीं है।
क्या चाहते हो तुम दोनों मेरे बारे में? मेरी फीलिंग्स के बारे में? कुछ नहीं। I know the sad part. बस हासिल करना चाहते हो मुझे। मैं कोई कंपटीशन का हिस्सा नहीं हूँ।
To be fair, he just wanted to be left alone.
I'm done with the both of you.
You showed up at his thing,
I was gonna
and then
say,
you went in for the hug. You initiated it.
I'm in agreement with BFF.
I'm just saying. She initiated this.
Yeah.
He was fine. He was in his
He
own.
was minding his own business.
He was in his lane.
दोस्ती करने की गलती तो कर ली है मैंने, तो दुश्मनी करने का मौका भी नहीं जाने दूंगा। स्टूडेंट ऑफ द ईयर मैं जीतूंगा।
भैया, आगे जाने का कोई प्लान है?
That is a little bit of more cardio than people would actually think.
तू प्रॉम पे किसके साथ जा रही है? अभी या रोहन?
It's not funny.
It's a little funny.
I actually want to know the answer to that too.
पर इस बीच में ये competition is just not working. तो छोड़ देना. I mean, क्या ये competition तेरी feelings से ज़्यादा important है? नहीं ना?
मैं इस डांस कॉम्पिटिशन में हिस्सा नहीं लेने वाली हूँ। डिस्क्वालीफाई हो गई, so be it. क्या लगता है तुझे?
मैं तेरी जगह होती तो मैं भी यही करती। Come on now, give me a hug.
What are friends for? BFF.
I don't know.
Oh,
That
she
was-
did that to. Oh,
Yeah.
so she would get rid of a
Yep,
competitor.
competition.
मैंने डिसाइड किया है कि इस साल प्रॉम पे मैं तुम्हारी डेट हूँ।
तुम डेट नहीं, लेट हो। शनाया ने ऑलरेडी मुझसे पूछ लिया और वो मेरे साथ एंटर कर रही है हैंड इन हैंड।
शनाया, तुम जीत के साथ प्रॉम जा रही हो? Are you serious? हाँ, और ये तुमने सडनली क्यों सोचा शनाया?
ये रिएक्शन मैं समझी नहीं।
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean, Shruti. तुम चाहती हो कि मैं स्टूडेंट ऑफ द ईयर
Yeah.
Good.
Gosh, you're disgusting me. I don't want to talk to you.
You started it.
अगर मैं तुम्हारी जगह होती ना तो यही
Using her own
Okay.
words against her.
You started it.
She did.
Oh. Oh, this is just all getting so dirty.
वो कहती है वो तुम्हारे और रोहन के बीच में कंफ्यूज है, लेकिन वो जीत के साथ प्रॉम जा रही है ताकि रोहन जेलस हो जाए। फिर कंफ्यूजन किस बात की, राइट?
राइट। श्रुति,
हाँ।
तुम प्रॉम पे किसके साथ जा रही हो?
No one.
Smooth.
तू जा शनाया को जाके बोल तू उसके साथ प्रॉम नहीं जा सकता। जा, चल जा।
नौकर नहीं हूं मैं तेरा, समझा? और अपनी लाइफ जीने के लिए मुझे तेरी परमिशन की जरूरत नहीं।
दिखा दी तूने आज औकात।
अबे जा औकात की बात क्या करता है? और तेरी औकात क्या है बाय द वे? हाँ, बाप को तो छोड़कर आ गया। बच्चे अब तेरा क्रेडिट कार्ड भी किसी काम का नहीं रहा।
That was dirty. This guy, like, that's not a good friend.
I like how he says, "I'm not scared of you," as he flinched when
Yeah.
he went to hit him.
तू ट्रॉफी जीतेगा। जीत के दिखा.
He's every right to be mad. He went with his best friend. Stop.
She's not from Kuch Hota. Hey, Anjali, or it's not her, is it? Probably totally wrong on that.
Disco beat. Disco.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the final 8.
This is intense. Very intense competition. And is it fair that they're going against the women?
I'm sorry?
Is it fair that the guys are going against the girls? I don't think that's fair. I hated that gun in school for the competitions. It's always like, I'm like,
Heart attack before the competition. Guess she doesn't need a separate category?
oh, you keep going.
Oh, it's all in one.
triathlon.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was all in one. I
Yep.
thought they were all like separate days or something.
Dude, look at his arms. Look at his arm. Ooh.
So you would swipe right.
You want my number? Gladly give it to either one of you.
Yeah, but which one?
Whoever calls first.
Here's my number, so call me,
Find
baby.
me on Instagram. Let's go. Slip into them DMs. They're both probably taken.
Wouldn't be shocked.
Hey, look, it's his son. Yeah, whoa. Why aren't you clapping? That's your son, you asshole. He's going to give it to him. He has to.
Or together?
Maybe.
I would love it if they won together, but I really feel like he's gonna let him.
Or maybe he actually wins and they give it to the other guy.
Instant replay. Oh, is he slowing down? Ah. I like how there's no one else within an earshot. Oh, wow.
Why is he so upset?
Yeah. Your
Like, he
son
doesn't-
won. Your
he
son
is
won.
Like, why are you so upset with your son winning? Like, why aren't you proud?
Please welcome on stage, Student of the Year 2012, the winner, Ronit.
Hey, the dad clapped.
Yeah, but he's not proud.
25 साल में ऐसे बहुत से कामयाब स्टूडेंट्स हैं जिन्होंने ये ट्रॉफी जीती है. मैं किसी की इंसल्ट नहीं करना चाहता, पर मैं ट्रॉफी एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर सकता.
Excuse me?
He's through it. Dang, that's powerful.
जब क्लैप करना चाहिए तो क्लैप क्यों नहीं कर रहे हो? Clap your hands, everyone. Clap your hands. Clap. सुनो. लड़का और लड़की को साथ में पकाओ. प्रॉम पे एक पार्टनर ले आओ. डांस करो, ट्रॉफी जीतो. डांस करो, ट्रॉफी जीतो. 25 साल से ये तमाशा चालू है. और क्यों? क्योंकि डीन योगेंद्र वशिष्ठ की जिंदगी में एंटरटेनमेंट नहीं है. वो खुद अकेले है. इसलिए हमारी दोस्ती तोड़ना चाहते हैं. I salute you, Dean Yogendra Vashisht.
Damn.
Mulk!
calm down.
Damn. I was not expecting that scene at all. Look who's here. Is he with Alia Bhatt though, or are they not together? They are together.
They look good. Oh my
do.
gosh. They look fire.
Power couple. Sorry, he's taking babe.
Here we go.
सोचा था बेबी होने के बाद तो फोन करोगी.
Oh.
इतना ईगो.
Ego नहीं. Shame.
Shruti, it's all in the past.
Hi, Jeet. How are you?
I'm good.
Rohan,
Hi,
it's
Rohan.
been years.
Hi.
It's been years. Come on.
Still awkward, and I'm sure it still hurts.
I
He was in
know.
love with her.
वैसे ही intense look क्यों?
एक म्यूजिशियन के चेहरे पे दर्द होना चाहिए,
Aw.
वरना सीडीज बिकती नहीं है ना.
तुम्हारे गाने सुने मैंने.
Oh, that's sweet.
उसे गले लगाते देखा मैंने. बड़ा प्यारा रहा था.
That's disgusting, Abhi. Come on.
और क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर रही? बैंक में क्लास तो चर्न नहीं किया. तूने अपनी ऊंची क्लास का क्या किया? हाँ? स्टेज पे बैंड ही तो बजाता है तू.
Guys, come on.
फास्टर्ड जबान संभाल के बीवी में निकली.
जब उस दिन किस किया था तब गर्लफ्रेंड थी मेरी.
Wow. Oh my God, really?
Wow. After all these years, they still hate each other.
Don't. 10 साल की भड़ास है, निकलने दो.
Don't stop them. I mean, they need to get it out.
I guess so.
Then they'll be over it.
हाँ, इतना गुस्सा क्यों? ये शनाया की वजह से तो हो नहीं सकता. तो उससे प्यार भी नहीं करता मैं. मेरी गुस्सा क्यों?
I mean, he's got a point.
तू पूछ क्या रहा था उस दिन?
We called it.
Yeah.
फोन क्यों किया? क्योंकि तेरा बाप कमीना था, कमीना.
Dad is so obsessed with him.
उस एक पल में सोचा कि हिंदुस्तान के सबसे बड़े आदमी को हरा सकता हूँ तुझे जिताकर. तो किया.
That's why he said I can't accept. That's why I was saying like he can't accept it because he didn't really win.
अगर सब पता था उस दिन क्यों नहीं कहा तूने? हाँ? क्योंकि तुमने बाप को दिखाना चाहता कि तू जीत गया साले.
Ow! Go!
On the face so hard.
Why are you gonna hit so hard?
पिछले 5 एल्बम्स प्लैटिनम हिट है मेरे.
Hey!
मेरी कंपनी का टर्नओवर 500 करोड़ है.
उसमें क्या है? टॉप इंटरनेशनल म्यूजिक लेबल्स मैंने आगे पीछे घूमते हैं.
This is a nice measuring contest.
मैंने 100 लड़कियों के साथ और मैं.
Shania.
100 really? 10 ऊपर या नीचे?
मोस्टली नीचे.
Hey, shake hands. Good job, brother.
I don't know why guys are like that. Why they gotta, why they gotta duke it out all the time and then be okay with it? Like guys are just, they always have to like hit each other, and then they're fine all the time.
It's interesting. The dean broke them apart with the student of the year, but also his illness brought them back together again. It's poetic.
I suppose गलती मेरी है. मैं अपने रिश्ते नहीं बना पाया. तो दूसरों के तोड़ने लगा.
Oh.
Very, very sorry. Next life, coach.
Stop! Stop. Sorry, I'm having a hard time being sad right now just because that last banger. Next life, coach.
10 साल बाद फिर से हमें ये मौका मिला है. अब ये दोस्ती हम नहीं तोड़ेंगे.
Your shoes. He has bad shoes on though.
Oh,
the other one's shoes is better.
His dress shoes
Those
on?
dress shoes gotta go.
Oh, nice.
Great ending. I love it. It was cute. It was adorable. It was intense.
What did you think of Student of the Year?
I thought it was done really well. I liked it a lot. The only thing I didn't like was the beginning. The beginning where they had like the straight on like
Breaking of the fourth wall.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I
there.
kind of struggled with that, but the story progressed, like then I started kind of accepting it and understanding a little bit more. But in the beginning, it was just a little too much for me. Other than that, once we got past that, I loved it. Like I loved the storyline a lot. To see all the different family dynamics and what each and every one of them's lacking. I think Shania, what's his name? The one she married is Abi Hamayo.
Just Abi.
They
call them Abi throughout the film.
Okay, Shania and Abi, like I think where they connected was they were both wanting that connection and that love that they both did not have, that they desired, but so did her boyfriend, her original boyfriend. He also lacked that. So that's what made those three so close, is that they all were looking for that love and that approval and and they gave that to each other. You know what I mean? And they needed that backup, somebody who's going to protect them, stand up for them, love them, support them. Yes. And that's what they were for each other. That's also why she connected so much, except for the difference between Abi and Rohan was Rohan sat there and wanted to deny the affection and wanted to keep it at a distance. Even though Habib kind of made it seem that way, he actually was more open to having it, which is why you have two different men who one is relationship material and the other wants it and likes the idea of it, but in reality is avoidant. You know what I mean? And he could not accept that love, therefore he mistreated Shania. You know, like, yeah, he may have loved her and whatever, but at the same time, he was such an avoidant that he couldn't love her in the right manner. And that's where Abib understood that, you know what I mean? And I think they all did. And Abib he was just ready. He's dealing with his like demons and stuff like that. And that was a very interesting like dynamic to have and see, because you could tell they both absolutely love and adore her.
Yeah,
and she loved both of them, but only one of them was going to provide what she needed.
Well, that's why we're BFFs. I was thinking dynamic when you said dynamic. So I'm about to share my thoughts, but just really quick, when we were both like during that the dance and we're like, whoa, who's that beautiful woman? I said, I don't know if I actually said Kajol, but I was like, I think that's the main actress from Kuch Hota. Hey, I was right. It was Kajol. So I just want to give myself props. Pat on the back. That was a good job by me. And then obviously to the actress who played Tanya, Sana Saeed. She was also in Kuch Hota Hai. It's a film that came out in 1998 with Shah Rukh Khan, Kajol, and Salman Khan. It's a really good film. I really enjoyed. So, and then the father, just really quickly before I share my thoughts, he looks so familiar. Just what movie have I seen him in? Let me know in the comments. I want to know what movie, because you guys know me better than I know myself. So I want to know what movie have I seen Ram Kapoor in, because I know I've seen him in something. Anyways, getting into my thoughts of this film, like you, the whole breaking of the fourth wall, it can be used very effectively. As I said, in films of the States here, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Wayne's World, and Deadpool, films you have not seen. Those three films used it very effectively. And again, with one or two characters they've done effectively, I don't mind it. It's just when you're using with a multitude of different characters to explain to the audience things, it can just be a little distracting and take me out of it a little bit. The good news is, once we got through a certain portion of the beginning of the film, it kind of went away a little bit, and they just did it a little bit, which I was happier with that. But I liked it when they were just talking amongst each other when they were in the hospital and like explain, because even though they were talking to each other, I kind of felt like they were talking more to the audience as well, but just without looking at the camera and breaking the fourth wall. So I just felt it was unnecessary. There was also one other scene before, I know I'm kind of going into slight negatives before I go into the positives. That scene where Shania went into Abi's room when he was just really sad, and
that was technically her fault.
Yeah. Again, I understand she was just like conflicted in the whole situation because she was, obviously it was a very crazy dynamic of events in terms of like Rohan and Abi and how she was feeling and all that, but she caused that a little bit.
She did.
Yeah, so like, I wasn't crazy in terms of just how her character handled that, but again, she's also in high school. It's not an easy situation to deal with. But in terms of the film itself overall, again, I'm very surprised at the overall score of this film. It didn't really focus too much on the Student of the Year thing. It was more about like a coming of age story and about relationships, broken relationships and that kind of thing.
Competition, jealousy, mistrust, and that's a really big thing, you know what I mean? We go through life, and a lot of the times we have people in our lives that are so amazing, and we allow our jealousy. You're too kind, stop it. No.
Just honest.
But we allow our jealousy and our pride and our egos to get in the way of these relationships. And I myself am guilty of this, at a young age, where I've had friends from years and years, we've had falling outs. And then a few years later, we reach out and we apologize, and now we're best friends again, and we sit there and we get so frustrated because you're like, man, all that time we wasted over something so dumb. When you come to a dynamic like this, especially for the culture, everybody wants to make their family proud. Overall, you want to be the best. You want to be the top, to the point where you may do things you're not proud of. You know what I mean? All to win something. And it was kind of interesting to see the dean almost like he was caught in a past of his high school years, because he's trying to be popular, he's trying to be loved, but at the same time he's trying to create conflict, and he's still so immature in his mind that he feels the need to create something or be something he is not. You know what I mean? And he's caught up in the illusion / perception of how he wants others to view him. All the students that went to see him, out of everybody, of 25 years of being the dean that showed up, were the ones who actually had the most heart, but they saw the good in him. We had him get called out at the end too. It was a very powerful moment, because he was like, dude, you're destroying our lives. Like, you're destroying friendships. Like, why? Like, what are we, like dancing monkeys? You say dance, we dance, you know what I mean? And that was very powerful.
I will say too, again, slight nitpick, this film was pretty predictable. I mean, we were able to call things out like, oh, he's going to throw this. Oh, his father's going to love a bee more than he loves it. I mean, there were predictable things in it, which, you know, I'm not always a fan of predictability, but it is what it is. But the point being is that scene was extremely powerful. I didn't see it coming in any way, and it was executed in such a satisfactory way. So I'm sorry, you can continue.
No, I also want to give a shout out to my boy, Manjot Singh. Is that how you say it? Manjot Singh? Singh? Manjot Singh. Okay, this guy is in so many films, and I absolutely love him. I love him. He's one of my favorite actors, honestly. Like, I just think he's always so adorable. He's always a bright, shining light, and he's just, I don't know what it is about him. Every time I see him and stuff, like, he just makes me smile. And even though his role was so small, this was, I think, the smallest role I've seen him in. Normally, he has like a much bigger role, but I just loved him, and I kind of wish he had more, a little bit more. I kind of wish he had more, but at the same time, I'm just happy that he appeared. Like, I really, really, really love him. I just had to give him a shout out. I know his role wasn't big, but that's my boy. Love him so much. I think the part where the grandma ends up in the hospital, and that was his aunt, I think it was. It was his aunt that sent him out.
Yeah, right? It says you're bad luck or something like that, right?
Yeah, that was his aunt though, right?
I believe so.
The fact that she said that is so intense, because you go into a family dynamic as basically like the adopted child, but you're not loved. That's a rough place to be, you know? And then the one person that does accept you and loves you goes through, you know, you have that tragedy where you lose them.
I gotta say too, I really enjoyed the locations and the dance numbers. That school, by the way, was really sick too. But yeah, overall, I thought this film did a good job of just, you know, going over like about competition, relationships, and just like how we view things, and you know, how it can all be lost in the shuffle, the kerfuffle, if you want to call it, and just like, you know, what are important to us, and like what we should be focusing on, and like not letting it get lost in there, and you know what we, you know, what's Student of the Year is actually something that it's interesting, because I grew up growing up in Japan. We had a day called Sports Day. So it's interesting because it was very similar to Student of the Year, the program. We had teams. Everybody was yellow. We had yellow, blue, red, and white. Every grade was separated into these categories, and throughout the school year we're practicing for these events, and then they come where you're racing every single color, and depending on who comes in first and whatnot, you get points. Then you have like throwing of the balls, you got the races, you got, you know, like there's a lot of different games, and like climbing and all that stuff. And it was interesting because it brought me back to my childhood, and I was like, yo, I actually did this. And at the end you would have a winner, your ultimate winner for the year, but it would be like every year you were a different color, you know. And I used to love Sports Day. Oh, it was the best day ever, but it was so much fun. That sounds amazing.
And you would go, like, I remember going against my sisters because we'd all be different colors. Sometimes if we were in the same color, we're like, hey, we're on our team, you know, like, but it was a lot more friendly, very competitive. I'm not gonna lie, it was very competitive, but a lot of fun. It wasn't to this extent, you know what I mean? But anyways, I just had to bring that up because I was like, oh my gosh, my childhood memories.
Glad you shared that.
Cast was great.
Yes, they were.
The two leads, the males, like, whoo.
I was going to say
females,
the three.
Whoo.
Yeah.
Like, you know, no, like the males were very like, the women, everybody.
Chef's
like,
kiss. Yeah.
Like, they're beautiful.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this film. Aside from those nitpicks I mentioned earlier, I thought I did enjoy everyone in the cast as well. The dean, everyone, especially Alia Bhatt, Sidharth Malhotra, and Varun Dhawan. I thought they were all fantastic. They did such a great job.
Their friendship dynamic was,
you
really,
know,
during this film they really did have that friendship. They were having fun.
Good. No, they were
really good.
They were very good together.
The chemistry together. amazing.
Also, do you want my BFF and I to do any other films in this type of genre vein?
Comment
or
below.
any other films like this? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you haven't already, please, together,
Hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and
smash the like button so you can let
us know you're enjoying what you're watching.
I'm Andrew Flash Gordon. This
Kristen
is
Sevespino.
See you guys next time.
Tschüss.